Gentlemen, let's get real. Over the last decade of working with men in their 40s, 50s, and 60s who feel like they are losing their edge, I have noticed a pattern. It is a quiet crisis that happens behind closed doors, and it is slowly draining the life out of otherwise strong men. I am Dr. Ava, and today we are diving into a topic that society often dismisses or mocks, but it is foundational to your longevity, your mental clarity, and your soul. We are discussing why physical intimacy is a non-negotiable biological requirement for the male spirit. The title says, Why Men Need Sex. But if you think this is just about a physical release, you are missing the forest for the trees. This is about neurobiology, cardiovascular health, and the very way a man's brain interprets his worth. The biological respect loop. There is a massive misconception that for men, the drive for intimacy is just a primal itch. That is scientifically inaccurate. For the male brain, physical connection is the primary language of emotional safety. While women often need to talk to feel connected, men often need to connect to feel safe enough to talk. It is a biological respect loop. When you engage in healthy intimacy, your body experiences a massive biochemical shift. Oxytocin. The bonding hormone surges, creating a sense of trust. Cortisol. Your primary stress hormone can drop by as much as 25% to 50% during and after a positive intimate encounter. Dopamine. The reward system resets, clearing out the brain fog caused by daily burnout. For a man, this isn't just fun. It is a physiological signal that he is valued, seen, and secure. Without it, his nervous system stays in a state of low-level fight or flight. The invisible erosion. I have seen men who are titans of industry, men who run companies and lead families, quietly crumble inside because their intimate lives have become a desert. When a relationship hits a dry spell that turns into a dry era, it does not just affect the bedroom. It triggers a sense of profound invalidation. If intimacy becomes a chore or, worse, a reward for good behavior, a man's confidence evaporates. He does not just feel rejected. He feels like he is failing at his most basic role as a partner. A vibrant, intimate life isn't a luxury. It is the glue that holds your biological and emotional health together. Strategy 1. Shift from performance to presence. We have been conditioned to view intimacy as a task to be completed, but biologically, viewing it as a race triggers performance anxiety, which spikes adrenaline and kills the very hormones we are trying to cultivate. The science. True function is governed by the parasympathetic nervous system, your rest and digest mode. You cannot be in rest mode if you are worried about the finish line. The fix. Spend more time on the on-ramp than the highway. Practice non-sexual physical touch, such as a long hug when you get home or sitting close on the couch. This lowers the threat level in the brain and makes the transition to intimacy feel like a natural evolution rather than a high-stakes performance. Before we continue, if this has been useful so far, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and sharing it with men you know who need to know this. Strategy 2. The power of radical honesty. Society tells men to be the rock, unwavering, and silent. But that silence is a slow-acting poison for your testosterone. Chronic, unshared stress constricts your vascular system and drains your drive. Vulnerability is actually a biological shortcut to intimacy. When you let your guard down, your body produces oxytocin, which acts as a natural vasodilator, improving blood flow and reducing the physical toll of stress. The fix. Once a day, practice the one burden rule. Tell your partner about one thing that weighed on you today. Do not ask for a fix. Just say, "This was hard for me today." This emotional opening prepares the body for physical closeness far more effectively than any moves you could make. Strategy 3. Reframing intimacy as vital self-care. What if you treated your intimate life with the same discipline as your gym routine? The data is clear. Men with a healthy, active, intimate life have lower blood pressure, stronger immune systems, and better prostate health. When you stop seeing it as a favor you are asking for and start seeing it as a mutual investment in health, the resentment disappears. The fix. Be all in for the moment. Remove the digital distractions. When you are with your partner, be there 100%. When intimacy is fueled by genuine joy rather than a sense of debt collection, it restores your dignity and your vitality simultaneously. Your 7-day vitality protocol. If you want to feel the fire again, try this for 1 week. Ban the duty mentality. If you are not mentally present, do not force it. Focus on closeness, not the goal. The 10-minute buffer. Spend 10 minutes each night just being in each other's space. No phones, no TV, and no talking about bills. Lead with the heart. Share a genuine worry or dream before you ever attempt a physical advance. Earn the physical connection through emotional bravery. Gentlemen, your desire for touch and affirmation isn't needy. It is a sign that your body is functioning exactly as it was designed to. You are not too old for vitality. You might just be too disconnected. If this resonated with you, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this with a brother who needs to hear it. Let's start a conversation in the comments. How has your perspective on this changed as you have aged? Stay strong, stay healthy. I am Dr. Ava, and I will see you in the next video.